Hello, my name is Heather Steele, and I'm going to give you a little rundown on the search strategy called Pearl Growing for our Info 244 online searching course. This is a strategy I was using in my research and I didn't even know it. Once I found out what it was called, I knew I had to review it in this presentation. Pearl growing is the process of taking one relevant source of information, which in this metaphor is your pearl, and using it to lead to more relevant materials, or growing your pearl. Your search strategy becomes just like that little oyster turning the grain of sand into a pearl. Cute metaphor, right? Pearl growing is a great tool to use if you are having a hard time starting your research, or you have found yourself at a roadblock in your research process and you just don't know where to go. Perhaps you aren't very familiar with your research subject and you feel like you can't come up with enough subjects or keywords to search on your own. Maybe you already have one or two relevant articles and you want to find similar works, but you aren't sure how. This technique is especially useful when searching on online databases because you can use a subject indexing, search results page, and other features of databases to your advantage. To use the strategy of pearl growing, you can start by running some basic searches with any keywords you might already know. You do this in order to find patterns in subjects, keywords, or phrases that show up in your relevant search results. Make a note of these relevant search terms you keep seeing and try using and combining those in your next search. This may lead you to one or two really relevant articles or books that are a goldmine of information for your research. Check out the references or bibliography of resources that the author used to write that resource. They will usually be reliable and relevant sources that you may be able to use in your own research. You can repeat this strategy over and over, growing your search strategy each time, gathering more and more relevant search terms and materials to satisfy your search query. So to recap, start your search with what you know about your subject. This can be very broad to begin with. Once you find a source that seems relevant, look at the subjects, keywords, names, phrases, and language used in the abstract and text or on the search results page if the database you are using has one. Use those terms to search again, testing out combinations of terms and checking your results. Once you find a relevant article or resource that you like, check out the resources that author used to write the work. Follow the trail provided by the bibliography or references to find similar articles and resources. If you don't feel like you are finding what you need, keep growing your pearl by searching again with a few different descriptors. Repeat as many times as you need to build upon your search for the most relevant resources. You are letting the resources others have used aid you in your search. I hope that you'll find pearl growing to be a useful tool to add to your searcher's toolkit. Maybe you've been doing something similar to this in your research already and you didn't even know the name of it. Thanks for listening.